Yeah.
You know, I was talking to a guy, and he's training at Hong Kong, actually training Wing Chun at Hong Kong, and he was saying that he was in a school, and some of the kids were just getting their phones out in the middle of the class.
Yeah.
Their phones and being on social media and so on while they're training, you know. So I mean, yeah, exactly. Not even selfies, you know. They're just sort of like going down the feeds to see what everybody's doing, and it's just like, you're not really in it. I mean, this comes back to the whole point of martial training. Is back to that mindset of getting yourself focused and believing what you can do, really. And I think that's the most important thing. Self-belief only comes from testing, trying, and seeing the results. And when you see the results, you can believe that it's achievable. And even if it's a small result, it's a case of someone, and this is where a good martial art teacher would come into effect. That, you know, a good martial art teacher will show you, give you a mirrored reflection of your small improvement and show that to you, and that will help your self-esteem. It will help develop your mind, and it will give you that sort of step and desire to repeat the same pattern.
Welcome to Martial Mindset, where we delve into some of the leading minds in business, martial arts, and academia to find out what truly makes success in any field of life. We are the fight coaches who will motivate and inspire you to level up your game, no matter how big or scary your goals may be. Didn't have anything, and you're asking yourself, how can I get it? But your kid's problem is they have everything, but why am I not happy?
Yeah. Yes.
It's going to be very, very interesting to see like the next generations, because life is actually getting easier in terms of, you know, having food, health, access to like your basic needs. It's going to be interesting to see what challenges the following generations have, because they're going to have very, very different challenges.
Well, I mean, we alluded to it earlier when we were talking about the social media generation, and you know, potentially why some people struggle with self-esteem issues, because of what they're given or presented as unrealistic aspirations of the social environment. You know, I mean, to be honest, if you spent a significant amount of time on Instagram, you probably want to throw yourself off a building, because you think everybody's having a better life than you. You know, you see these people all fit. Either you see people, you know, all sort of fit and, you know, posing and you know, packs, which is, let's be honest, is not the general, you know, that's not the average person. Or you see them driving nice cars and wearing nice clothes and so on. And that's what I'm saying about, it's a misrepresentation of the real world, because people are starting to think this is real and this is normal. But the fact is, it's not a representation of the real world. And I think that if you have a tendency to be...
and it's always presented to you in a way that... I was talking about it with a copywriter. It's presented to you in a way where you can kind of attain it without really going through all of that struggle. Like, it's all, here's a way for you to get the result, but with less of a hassle. But if somebody told you, look, I'm going to sell you this process, it's going to be painful, it's going to take 10 years, you're going to be a millionaire. Maybe you're going to be a millionaire in 10 years, but you know what? Even if you fail, you're still going to be a better person. You're going to be like, you actually want me to pay for this? No, thanks. And it's always like, oh yeah, I spent 1 year, I read this book, and then I'm a millionaire. Buy my book or something like that. Yeah.
It is a definitely mentality. But I mean, getting back to improving self-esteem, drifting back off again. I mean, I think challenging your thoughts was one thing. Affirmations, which I think you were saying earlier, was a good thing. I mean, looking, as you were saying, reminding yourself that you are, you're a good person and you can do good things for people. But I mean, affirmations have to be realistic. They have to be believable for yourself.
I would challenge everybody listening in to be more aware of what your first thought is in the morning. I know you want to check your Facebook. I know you want to check your Instagram, but ask yourself, why do you want to check Facebook or Instagram? What's so awesome about somebody else's life that you need to check what they're doing? Or if somebody gave you a message or a like, what's so great about that compared to you waking up in the morning and just being aware of where you are, of your body, of who you're being in that moment? What's your first thought?
I mean, I would like to add, I think to that, I would say it would be even better to go a stage further and detox.
Mm-hmm.
Have a day where you're not on social media.
Yes.
Day when you're not checking, what people are doing, and because I think it can be quite disruptive, really, to do that, and it doesn't give you a chance to check in with yourself because you're too busy looking at everybody else.
Yeah.
So go a stage further, have a detox where you're not on Instagram or Facebook or looking and just basically being in your own space.
I know a couple who, like, Friday to Monday midday, they don't touch social media. They just spend time with themselves, with the family. They have a daughter and they just spend, just like family time. No social media.
I think it's really important to do that. I really do. Because it becomes quite obsessive, really. And then you notice, well, we all know people we all know a person that could be in your company and they'll literally just be on their phone the whole time.
What were you saying? Yes. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy and he's training at Hong Kong, actually training wintering at Hong Kong. And he was saying that he was in a school and some of the kids were just getting their phones out in the middle of the class.
Yeah.
Their phones and being on social media and so on while they're training, So, I mean, yeah, exactly. Not even selfies, they're just sort of like going down the feeds to see what everybody's doing. And it's just you're not really in it. I mean, this comes back to the whole point of martial training. It's back to that mindset of getting yourself focused and believing what you can do, really. And I think that's the most important thing. Self-belief only comes from testing, trying, and seeing the results. And when you see the results, you can believe that it's achievable. And even if it's a small result, it's a case of someone, and this is where a good martial art teacher would come into effect. That, a good martial art teacher will give you a mirrored reflection of your small improvement and show that to you, and that will help your self-esteem. It will help develop your mind, and it will give you that sort of step and desire to repeat the same pattern.